Hello patrons, this is Jim the Tabletop Engineer and welcome back to a playthrough video for Bug Hunt. This video is picking up right where the last one left off. I am getting ready to call for an evac. I have got my 2 objectives out of 3. You only need 2 to get XP for the game. And I also got 2 signals met. The signals are like random things you have to investigate. You have to do it. You cannot call evac until you have 2 signals picked. But once you got those 2 signals, it's time to end the mission. It's called We're Leaving. All right. I forgot what round we're on, but I know it's like round 6 or 7. We've had quite a few. So you have to have at least, it says your goal is to complete as many objectives as you can. I did. Experience points are only after you get 2 or more. I've got 2 or more, so we're good. Also, you must have investigated at least 2 signals before evac. I did. You may attempt to evac before 2 signals have been investigated, but fewer XP will be rewarded. Not worried about that. All right, you can request evac. Usually this is done once the mission is completed, but if things go haywire, you have to get out of there. Select which character is making the request. They must be stationary, cannot be stunned, and cannot fire a weapon. I'll have Red do it. Roll 2d6, adding the number of objectives that you have completed, which is 2. If the requesting character has Savvy +1, which I don't know, Red has Savvy +1. If the requesting character has Savvy 1 or greater, they are able to talk sense. Add +1 to the roll. So I get 2 for the objectives, +1 for Savvy, so I'm adding 3 to the roll. I add them. On a roll of 10 or higher, evac arrives at the end of the next battle round. 9 or less, you must roll again. Oh, so I need to roll a 7 or higher here. I got a 6. Come on. All right. There is another thing in this game, which I hate to do this, but I'm going to do it. There's this thing in the game called movie magic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 special things that you can do throughout your entire campaign, and you can only do each one of them 1 time. I am going to burn this. One of them is called evac. Use after failing a roll for evac. Evac automatically arrives next round with no roll required. I am going to burn it because I want out of here. I will burn my evac roll. So at the end of the next round, all right, let me double check this. On a total of 10 or higher, evac arrives at the end of the next battle round. So this is a round, so I've got to survive this round and all of the next. At the end of the round after that in which the roll was made, place at the end of the round after that in which the roll was made. So on the next round, I place a marker anywhere I choose. Any trooper within 3 inches of the marker or moving within 3 during their turn may safely be removed from the table. As the landing zone is extremely dangerous, dropship pilots do not loiter in the combat area. If 3 rounds pass, the ship leaves. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put a 1. And on my next round, I'm probably going to put the dropship right here. Okay, so I got to survive these clowns over here that are coming. All right, let's see. How am I going to do this? I'm still in the slow phase. They did not move, and they will not move. Actually, I'm going to move them over here. He has to stay put. They are in the evac zone. That is the end of the slow phase. So they moved, he moved, we're good. So now it's the spawn. We come over here, this lowers by 1, and this lowers by 1. And we now go to fast phase. All right, I can do this. So I roll 5 dice. I got a single 1. I want blue to survive. So blue is going to move here on his turn, and he is done. Enemy phase. The enemies, they cannot dash because they will only dash if they can come in contact with a trooper. So they move, what was it, 3? I think it was 3. These were the tentacle creepers. They move 3 inches. So all of them, I think I got this. All of them will move 3 inches. Oh, they're coming. They're going to jump down. All right, that is them. I still have to do the markers. Let's do the one here below the tree, which I don't think the camera is going to be able to see. I rolled a 5. My 6 beats its 5. It moves 6 inches this way. So it's going to go 5, and it'll just stay there. So let's keep rotating. Let's do this one right here. My 6 beats its 2. Random direction is this way, 6 inches. Let's keep spinning. Oh, there's one up there I forgot. I'll have to go do that one. All right. Ooh, a whole slew over here. All right. Let's do this one. It's going to move 2 in my general direction. Let's do the top one. Tie. We'll add 1, but the one below it, what happens to it? It will move 4 inches in my direction. These down here, let's do this one. My 6 beats its 5 this way. And then this last one, I hope the power doesn't go out. I don't know if you can hear, and it's another placement of a contact. And then I've got to do that one over there. There is lightning popping outside. I'm really hoping the power doesn't go out. The one up here is a tie, so I will place another marker on it. Okay. I think that one was these 4. I could be wrong. I may have made a mistake there, but I think I've got this. All right, it is the slow phase. He will move here. I forgot to reset this one. I only got to move 1 fast. He will move 2 and then 4. He's going to get right about here. And then red will move here. They are getting ready for evac. And that is it for the slow phase. I think I got this. So I'm going to put this yellow marker right here. So all my guys within 3 will be able to evac, which it looks pretty good. But I got to survive 1 more round. And I think I can do this because I don't think they can get to me. So let's go ahead just for funsies. Let's roll the 5. Hold on. That was slow phase, right? They moved. I moved my slow. So now we got to do spawn phase. Woo, that's some good lightning. 1. And over here, down to 2. All right. Fast phase. At the end of this round, my guys are out. I got a single 1. All right. I'm going to give it to him. He moves here. They're all within the drop zone range. All I got to do is just survive this round, which it looks like I'm going to be able to. These guys will move 3, 3, 3, and 3. I'm not even going to bother shooting at them. I'm going to let this round in. I'm not even going to bother with these because there's no, wherever they move, they're not going to get to me. And then at the end of the round, I would lower the spawns by 1. This goes down to 1. This one would actually spawn 1. Do I have any more? Yeah, I got a bunch. This one would spawn, and it would move 2 inches in this direction. All right. So moot point. It's the end of the round. The dropship comes. My soldiers managed to get out. I only lost fire team members. So I get a new fire team the next mission, so I don't have to do any rolling for them. You only roll post-game injuries for your 3 key soldiers. I don't even get to keep the Sarge. I would have to roll for him again next turn if I want. I did not have any lost Marines. What is a lost Marine? A lost Marine is, let's say I had a figure on the other side and he can't get to the dropship. If he leaves the battlefield, he becomes a lost Marine. You roll on a chart on page 202 to determine if he met a gruesome fate on a 1 to 30. You roll a D100. And on a 31 or higher, he either is knocked out, which means he gets to come back, he's rescued, or he could get the School of Hard Knocks for a 90 or higher and he gets an XP point. So that doesn't happen for your grunts and your fire team. It only happens for your soldiers. So thankfully, none of my soldiers were lost. Now, the next thing I do, I've done the casualties. I will update that I completed a mission. Update the number by 1 if the character took the field. So all of my characters are going to get their mission number increased by 1. If it gets above a certain value, they get retired. But that does not start until the, what was it? For any character increases, consult the table below. For the first 4 missions, there's no mustering out. So I've got some time. Reputation. If you completed at least 2 objectives, you receive 1 point of reputation. Reputation is shared by your group. It's not like each soldier gets 1 rep. You just have 1 reputation point that is shared. And you can burn those reputation points in different ways. I think I mentioned some in the mission briefing, but we'll cross that when I get to it. Then you get XP. XP can be burned to increase your stats. None of my guys became a casualty. They did win the mission. The mission was 2 objectives. I get 3 XP for each of my characters. Nice. If the mission priority was 4 or higher, it was only 1, I would have gotten a bonus XP for each one. So each of my players now has 3 XP, and we roll for the operational progress. This is like how the war effort's doing. So let me roll D100. I rolled a 70. A 70 on the chart on page 205 is gaining ground. If you achieved at least 2 objectives, I did, adjust future rolls by +5. So on the next roll, I'm going to get +5 on war effort. The higher the number, the better some cool things happen. You get modifications to your support roll. You get modifications to your reputation. If the war effort's going against you, things hurt. So there you go. All right, that was so fun. I hope you guys liked that. I also get to roll for military rife. Pick a random character. I'll pick green. I'm just picking one. I guess I should roll. Let me roll. Green, red, and blue. I'll roll a D6 for, where's red? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Blue. Roll a D100. This can be good or bad. 13. 13 is you have a friend in the intel. Modify the priority of the next mission by plus or minus 1. Okay, so I get plus minus 1 on next mission priority. You will only see that in the mission briefing video. If you only want to watch the gameplay videos and skip the mission briefings, you won't see that roll in effect. All right, that was fun. I have not done 4 missions, so I cannot do R&R. So it says ready for another campaign turn. This is Jim, the Tabletop Engineer. Patrons, thank you so much. Your support allows me to not rush, to make these videos and in a way with my table, adding cards to the screen so you can follow along. It allows me to spend a little more time on my videos to make them hopefully a little more enjoyable to you. And also, it allows me to play more games. I really plan on starting up a 5 Parsecs from home game very soon. I hope you will stick around for that. All right, that's all I got. I'll be back very soon with the next mission briefing video. Until then, everybody, take care.
Check out the new RPG and Wargame newsletter. Each week, the Tabletop Engineer shares news, products, Kickstarters, and much more related to the gaming hobby. It's free to subscribe, so check out the link in the video description below to sign up.